Well, I promised you guys a double header, and we've got ourselves a derby game and a cup tie. So let's get straight into this and see if we can win both of them. What's up, guys? Chasing Lena here with episode number 25 of Sunderland Till I'm Sacked. I had to check the number then. It's episode 25 of Sunderland Till I'm Sacked, and today we're doing a double header. We're playing our local rivals Middlesbrough in the league, and then we're going to skip ahead and we're going to play West Brom in the Carabao Cup quarter-final. Since you were last with me, we've had a bit of an up and downy time. We're currently sitting second in the league, so we have dropped a position. We've just gone through Watford. We beat 3-1 with a brace from Redall Richards, goal from Curtis Jones, then a 3-1 win at Preston where we got an own goal from Joaquin with Curtis Jones and Andre Green getting on the score sheet, a draw with Crystal Palace, 1-1, Liam Miller scored, a 2-2 draw with QPR where Redall Richards got a brace, beat Rotherham 3-0 with Liam Miller, Andre Green and George Dobson scoring, and we beat West Brom in the last game 2-0 with Derek Williams and Liam Miller scoring goals for us. That's pretty much all you need to know about before we get into this game, because it's a very, very straightforward one. Everything is already set up, so we can just get straight into it and we'll see if we can maybe put one over our local rivals. In terms of team selection today, we've got a bit of a quandary because a lot of players have played a lot of football. You can see we've got a few injury problems. Players like Jack Clark, Curtis Jones out. Williams is currently suspended as well. So we've got Bettinelli in goal. Sanderson, who's not fully fit, starts at right back next to Mengi and Deschamps Bernard with Bello at left back. We're probably going to have to take Sanderson off at some stage, but we'll make it work as best we can. Then Lyndon Gooch, who is also not fully fit, he's starting on the right wing with Dobson, Williams and Andre Green alongside him in midfield with Miller and Richards up top. We've got Shashwa, Hume, Hesketh, Hawula, Willis, O'Nien and Wickham on the bench, and our best winger options are Shashwa and O'Nien, also not fully fit, which is why they're not starting on the right hand side. It's all worked out brilliantly. It's fine, we'll make it work and we'll just get into the game and see if we can get ourselves the win that we need over our local rivals. Okay, so we've got half-time team talk time. We're going to go pump fist. We should win this one comfortably. It's only really motivated a couple of players, which is always a strong start, but we should hopefully, we've got ourselves a tunnel of view. There's a bit of a fun time for us. They rarely come up now. Positive atmosphere on the club, yeah, sure. I'm not worried about a lack of form and we will look to do whatever we want to do. We're not going to tell anyone, it's fine. Got ourselves the Magic TV graphics because this is a Magic TV game. As you can see, we're starting with the 4-4-2. Going up against us, Middlesbrough are starting the game with a 5-3-2 with a few players recognised, George Savile and Jed Steer in there. And we're currently sitting second in the league where our opponents are sitting in ninth. So we've got a fair gap over them, 17 points. It's just about local pride, this one, and we're going to make local pride a thing. We're going to just get ourselves the win that we need and see what goes from there. Early highlight, and Mengi has picked up a play to Johnny Williams. Coulson is there, finds Mengi again though. Sanderson on the right hand side, back to Mengi. We need to get this ball forward. Sanderson could get a cross in from here. He's being closed down. They've gone very defensive. Dobson, ball over the top, looking for Andre Green. Andre Green gets the first goal of the game. Just over a minute played. And you couldn't ask for a better start than that, really. You couldn't possibly ask for a better start than an early goal. Andre Green showing us why he was our top scorer for most of last season. Still knows where the goal is, and he's managed to come up with a good one there against our local rivals at home, which is what we really needed to see. I think there's a suspicion of offside. I can't imagine he was offside. No, not a chance. Not a chance. It's fine. We've managed to get ourselves the goal. Absolutely perfect. And on we march, hopefully to another victory. Got ourselves a free kick. We've moved up to top because West Ham are losing. Liam Miller, it's offside from the free kick. We were top. West Ham must just have scored, but we're still very much in the fight for the title. Certainly in the fight for promotion. Promotion is feeling fairly secure right now. Free kick on the near side for Middlesbrough. We need to defend this, keep ourselves in the game. Coulson whips it towards Savile. Savile through to Paddy McNair. Paddy McNair has a pop. It's just gone wide. And Paddy McNair, who I think may have played for Sunderland off the top of my head, doesn't manage to embarrass us either way. It's all worked out. We've managed to survive that small onslaught and we are top of the league again. So half-time's upon us. It's still 1-0. We are ahead on most of the stats, but I'd like to see a second goal just to make things more convincing. I don't know how much further into the game we're going to see those players on the right-hand side get, because they're both looking tired. They both went into the red in terms of condition late on in the first half. They'll definitely be coming off soon, but we hopefully will get ourselves another goal before then. At 65th minute, we've made a couple of changes. O'Nien and Shashwa have come on the right-hand side as Middlesbrough go on the attack. Fletcher almost got in there. Another ex-Sunderland player, actually. Richardson picks it up, whips it inside, whips it all the way across to Coulson. Can we do a defending here? Any defending will be good. Saville gets the ball picked off him, and now Richard is on the ball. Can he make a good run? He's been brought down. That might be a yellow card. It's not going to be a yellow card. Nothing really even came of it. It's absolutely fine. Another throw in for Borough, and we've brought Geordie Hawula on up top for Liam Miller because he was tiring and just not putting in a performance of any standards. Andre Green picks up the ball. Can we maybe make something happen here? Ball across to Hawula. Can Hawula score? Hawula has a pop. It's off the post. Very, very close call. Hawula, I don't think, has scored for us yet. I don't remember him scoring. It's been a while since I've been in this save regularly, but it'd be nice to see him get on the score sheet. We've got ourselves a throw-in. O'Nien takes the ball. Can he get it to any of our players? Richards is there, but can't quite get there. Shashua picks it up. Back to O'Nien. Into Dobson, back to O'Nien again. He gets tackled, but Mengi should get there quite comfortably. Is this ball going to go forward, or is this a nothing highlight? Ball does go forward over the top, but only as far as Jed Steer, which was a bit wasteful. Can't help feeling there's a goal coming from this highlight, and I've got a feeling it's coming from Middlesbrough. Just a feeling. Deshaun Bernard back to Bettinelli. Bettinelli, ball forward to Bello. I think this is the first time I've played Bello in the league in a while. Richards gets it though. Riddell Richards is through him. Riddell Richards offside. Of course he's offside. We've had a couple of goals disallowed now, and things are not looking quite right. We're not as dominant as we usually have been, and that's a concern. Although we have got a few injuries. I feel like if we'd had Jack Clark in and we'd had players fully fit, because I'd be able to rotate, we'd be better off. Coulson picks up the ball, plays it into Itakura. Ball back over the top to Falarin. Can we do something about tackling him? Probably not. Shashua heads it clear. Shouldn't even be there, but he was there, and he made it work for us. Richards gets through. Richards got 5 men between him and the goal. Green to Williams. Williams plays in Shashua. Shashua with a goal. That's unbelievably his first goal of the season after he scored so many for us early on in last season. He hasn't played as much. To be fair to him, he's only been coming off the bench for the most part. Good to see Samuel Shashua back on the score sheet for us though, and it was a good finish. We know when he's given the opportunity, he does put them away, and he's proved it there. Really, really good finish from Samuel Shashua. 2-0 up now, and I feel slightly more comfortable in the game now. Back on another highlight though, straight from the kickoff. Fry back to Steer. Steer puts the ball forward, looking for Falarin. Wood to Saville. Falarin again. We need to keep our heads here. Bello, ball over the top, looking for Richards, doesn't find him. Now Wood is on the ball, plays it through to Ashley Fletcher. Let's get in the way of this. Dobson gets it clear, only as far as Wood. And we really need to get ourselves focused. Fry to Kavanagh. Kavanagh out to Coulson on the far side, back to Kavanagh. Can we get this ball away? Fletcher is through. Ashley Fletcher scores for Middlesbrough. Another clean sheet has just disappeared in the night, but just really, our ability to keep clean sheets has been very suspect. I'm worried if we do go up, we'll be in trouble. Rodell Richards, by rights, should be coming off with the performance he's put in today. I just don't have the options to bring him off. Dobson is also tired and would get a shout of coming off as well. That was not offside. It's absolutely fine. I don't know. We're just got to hold on. Let's encourage the team. We can't encourage the team just yet. That's good. We've praised them way too late. O'Nien to Hawula. Shashua. What can he do here? Shashua to Dobson. Dobson plays the through ball. Hawula is there. Geordie Hawula unlucky. Segura got in the way, and we've got ourselves a corner. Can we do anything from this? Short corner probably coming from Green, you would think so. He's going to waste time, which, you know, you love to see, but also I'd like another goal. Dobson, back to Green, to O'Nien. O'Nien doing a free kick that's always offside. Why do they keep... You'd think they'd learn when you play it back to the guy who takes the corner. He's probably offside. Segura straight in from the free kick though to Itakura. George Dobson's got himself sent off. Oh, George. There's just no need, buddy. There's just no need to get yourself sent off like that. Not in this position. And now I have to really think this through because I have a real lack of options. If I'm completely honest, we're going to move Hawula back. We'll put him on the right hand side. Shashua can go into the middle, and then we'll move Richards up top on his own. Even though we know, frankly, he's not going to score if I give him another 20 years up top in this game. But we're going to move him up top. We're going to make do, try and hold on to this lead. Segura with the free kick, plays it to Itakura. Itakura looks for Falara on the right hand side to Wood. Let's just keep our defensive shape. We should be fine. We're going to go to a more defensive mentality as well after this. Andre Green running on the left hand side. Can he maybe get us back to a 2-goal lead? Fry comes in. Dangerous tackle, but they've managed to survive it without giving away a penalty. And now Sinclair is through. The boys need to get back. We're in real trouble here. Bettinelli with a great save. And at least we've survived that. Going defensive may help us a little bit as Falarian takes a corner. Bettinelli picks it out the sky, and we just need to get this ball upfield or just waste all the time. That's fine by me too. Full time is upon us. We have secured the 2-1 win. Rodell Richards even slightly improved towards the end of the game, which is absolutely fine. Would have been nice to see him put a shift in, but neither of our strikers were really doing anything. We'll tell the boys they did well. Bit disappointed by George Dobson getting himself sent off, if I'm honest. But we march onwards, and now we go towards that League Cup quarter-final game. That's easy for me to say. The League Cup quarter-final game against West Brom. Got ourselves another interview though. Yeah, commitment is always good. How long can it last? We'll keep it going. Is it overconfidence? I am not worried about overconfidence. We have got a good group of players who know what they're doing. We are still sitting second in the league, but like I said, we're coming back for the game against West Brom, who currently sit 8 points below us. So stick around and we'll come back for that in just a moment. So we're back, and in the game that you missed between the Middlesbrough game and this one, we beat Cardiff 3-2, a Lyndon Gooch hat-trick. We're actually 2-0 behind at one stage. Things were looking really bad. I had to start with Bernard and McGuinness as the centre-half pairing because Williams and Mengi were both out suspended. So it was kind of a makeshift back four, and I don't know, it all came good in the end. Lyndon Gooch, like I said, though, getting himself a hat-trick, all worked out quite nicely in the end for us. So I'll take that quite happily. We are now playing West Brom in the Carabao Cup quarter-final. I completely forgot which cup it was then. We haven't even gotten to the FA Cup yet. And this is the starting lineup we're going to be doing, though. We've got Bettinelli, Sanderson, Mengi, Williams, Bello, Gooch, Curtis, Jones, Embleton, Green, Miller and Richards, with O'Nien, Hume, Shashua, Wickham, Clark, Williams and Bernard on the bench. So more or less our strongest lineup. More or less. Embleton doesn't play a lot, but it felt like the right time to use him, so we're going to give him a chance. And hopefully we can get ourselves a win against West Brom today, because that would be very, very nice for us. So with the team talk, we're going to say we've been on a good run lately. Go out and impress me, and nobody cares. Nobody cares, but we've got another tunnel interview. Done better than people expect to reach the stage of the EFL Cup. How much further do you think you can go? Yeah, every team that reaches this stage has a chance. Both teams are in good form. I enjoy them a lot. Excellent. Let's get into the game. That's our team. Like I said, very few changes from the last episode. We've got Williams back. Embleton comes into the side. Very straightforward. And for West Brom, a bunch of players that we all recognise because West Brom have played in the Premier League recently. So, without any further ado, we need to get ourselves into the game. Let's kick this off and let's see if we can win ourselves a place in the semi-final of the League Cup. Early highlight though, free kick from Green, plays it into Gooch. Lyndon Gooch scores his 7th of the season, his 4th goal in 2 games. It's less than a minute. It's the second time in this episode we've scored a goal inside the first minute or so. And Lyndon Gooch is looking very, very good right now. And the reason I didn't pick Jack Clark for this game, and I thought about it, was because Lyndon Gooch did so well in the last game. I didn't want to risk upsetting things. If he's in form, he can keep playing. Free kick now for West Brom. Lanzini will take it short to Pereira. We need to get the ball back. It was a really pointless free kick, if we're completely honest. Furlong was trying to get to it. Miller is through. He's one-on-one with the keeper. He just has to put this away. Straight into the hands of Jonathan Bond. What a poor, poor finish. Green, though, is back on the ball to Richards. Richards gets brought down. Green is back on it. Looks for headed away by Fauquier. Mengi picks it up, and that's the end of that highlight, unfortunately. Corner for Sunderland. Can we do something with it? Lyndon Gooch will go short to Jones. Curtis Jones into Sanderson. Sanderson has a pop. Dion Sanderson gets his first goal of the season. That might be his first goal for the club. It is. See, I don't remember him scoring for us before, but Dion Sanderson's been with us for a while now. Good to see him finally get on the score sheet. And his finishes go. It doesn't get much better than a good old hoof from the edge of the box into the top corner. Jonathan Bond had no chance, and we are now 2-0 up in a game that will see us go into the semi-final of the League Cup if we win it. So it's half-time. We lead 2-0 at the break. Pretty well-deserved lead, and this feels like the Sunderland side I'm used to watching right now. I think we're capable of better. I think we can probably add another goal to this. The players don't care. That's okay, because I can shower them with praise going into the second half, and they should be happy, and we should hopefully get ourselves a third goal and really seal this up. Throw in left-hand side, Bello takes it deep, looking for Liam Miller. I've just sent on Wickham in place of Rodell Richards because Rodell Richards was playing badly. West Brom on the counter with Alario. We need to do something here. I'm hoping Sanderson doesn't get himself sent off. I've just realised he's on a yellow and he could be prone to getting himself a red very easily as Folkier picks up the ball, plays it through to Alario, back to Livermore. Pereira, we need to do something really good here. Just keep them out, keep them back. Furlong picks it up on the right-hand side for them, crosses it inside. We need to get rid of this, but Diang is there. Bettinelli with an excellent save. Keeps us in the game, keeps us in a 2-0 lead, but they've got a corner, and we need to do something from this to help us to just stay alive, keep ourselves in the tie, and it's just been cleared. Things working out perfectly well for us, and we've got ourselves another corner for ourselves. Embleton to Bello. Bello back into Gooch, back to Bello. What can Bello do here? Back to Embleton. Embleton tries to play it in. It's ended up at the feet of Andre Green. Andre Green scores the third goal of the game, his 9th of the season. Lyndon Gooch getting the assist. And you really can't ask for more than that. Cannot ask for more than that in the situation we find ourselves in. Bello, really good ball through to Gooch. Good sort of back and forth. I think Embleton found it back to Gooch, who tipped it away to Green. And Green puts it away. Excellent finish for Andre Green, and we are now 3-0 up, and this should be plain sailing into the next round, the semi-final of the League Cup. Goal kick for West Brom, and we've just made 2 subs. I've replaced the fullbacks, so Nyan and Hume are now playing at right and left back respectively, or will be once they come on in a second. Wickham is through, though. Connor Wickham has been complaining about not getting enough playing time recently. Gave him a chance. We need him to start scoring some goals, so we'll give him a chance to show us he can do. He's been unlucky in that he was playing regularly until I brought in all these extra loan signings and I brought in a few more strikers. And he's just not found his way into the team. I guess starting with Curtis Jones up top kind of limited his opportunities. I'm going to take Grady Diania seriously, apparently, as Grant picks up the ball. Green goes in with the tackle. Let's keep that pressure up. Keep the pressure up as best we can. Furlong is in there. Let's see if we can maybe keep it. We've kept out. Well, I said we've kept out. The frame of the goal is kept out. Diang has picked it up. O'Nien is the one that has managed to get that ball out for the corner. 10 minutes left to play. We are holding on tight, holding on like our lives depend on it to this lead. Hume heads that clear, only as far as Grant to Furlong, and luckily the highlight has gone nowhere. And that's it, that's the final whistle. We have beaten West Brom 3-0. We will go into the draw for the semi-final of the League Cup. Everyone is happy, everyone is motivated. It's further than anyone expected us to get. I don't think we have to do another tunnel interview. I think we're just going to come back in just a sec. We are going to have another tunnel interview. There we go. I thought we were great, so I'm happy. That's all I need to say. Perfect stuff. We're going to come back for the draw of the semi-final. We know Manchester City are through. There's still a couple of games to be played on the Wednesday, but we'll come back in just a moment for the draw for the semi-final of the League Cup. So it's time for the cup draw, and we're going to get this out of the way as fast as we can. We could play Man City, Liverpool or Arsenal. Let's see which way it's going to go, and we'll work out what we're coming back for the next episode. Home draw would be nice. Not away at City, that wouldn't be nice. Of course it's away at City. Why wouldn't it be away at City, which means Arsenal are going to play Liverpool, and then probably a Liverpool-City final. That's fine. So, let's have a quick look at what's going on. I think we're probably just going to come back for the first leg. We're going to split this up into 2 episodes. Both next week's episodes, we're going to play Manchester City. That's going to be the plan. We'll play Manchester City twice next week, and that should see us quite handily through that one. Anyway, guys, thanks very much for watching. As always, you can find me on the social medias below. I'm on the Insta, the Twitter, and the Patreon as Chasing Lamely. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Magic graphic right there. And until next time, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all very soon. Have a good one.